All right, cool. Let's start with Common. A Beautiful Revolution Part 2.
Yeah. I like these coming albums. I like everything that he comes out with. Pretty much, he hasn't put out like a bad project that I think, and this continues just to add to his like catalog. Different directions that Common takes, but I think he solidified and just continues to carry on, and this still carry on his legacy, in my opinion. Would rather come back in next week and give you the complete, thorough breakdown, and we can do our new rating system on that and tell you where I thought like the best songs, the lyricism, and how great I give the grades accordingly. Then, but I'll leave it to you for this week.
Yeah, this Common is good, man. It's smooth, grown man music, and I like the part 1 and part 2, and I like what he's doing. Like we were talking about it last week, where we were like, damn, some artists could just put out whatever they want, and I'll be perfectly fine with it. This doesn't have a big budget. It doesn't have the normal rollout. He just went on LA Leakers, spit a fire ass freestyle. I knew that wasn't coming on no type of album, but I would love to hear that type of Common. Again, I would love to hear that type of Common on, about 10 songs, if he got it in him to deep dive into that like he did a few years ago when he went back and got a lot of the young cats in Chicago. And I forget the name of that album, but I like this vibe, man. I need a switch up. This is why I love hip hop, man. This is why I love hip hop, because whatever mood I'm in, I can find music for it. I don't never have to leave the genre. I do because I like other things, but man, this album is phenomenal, man. Like you could play this anywhere. The cookout, you could play this, riding with the kids. It ain't no cussing. It's just good adult music, man. So I liked it off first listen. Very soulful. He has Black Thought on there. I thought I heard Rhapsody. I may be wrong on there. And but yeah, PJ, the person he's constantly working with, sounds really, really good on here. So not sure who that is, but I definitely gotta tap in because I like the voice, man. So overall, so far so good, man. Still getting to it. Probably listened to it once or twice, but I didn't have like a focused listen to be able to ride out to it and stuff like that. So just caught it in spurts. But yeah, Beautiful Revolution Part 2. Check out Part 1 as well. We're going to come back next week and give you guys a little bit more of a thorough breakdown with our rating scale. So, Baby Keem, how do you feel about Baby Keem's project, man?
Okay. Took me a minute to adapt to his voice. And
oh, sorry. It's called the Melodic Blue for you guys out there. So, yeah. Melodic Blue, Baby Keem.
Once I got adapted to his voice, it's one of those that I don't know how often I'm gonna keep coming back to it because I don't know if I could deal with it for a full album. But I enjoyed it all the way through. You know what I mean? I enjoyed it, but if this is what I'm get once again, that same type of voice, I don't know how much I can take before I'm just like I check out. You know what I mean? And that's no disrespect. I know some people can actually like go through it, but even I do that with the West Side Gun. I told you I can take them in small doses. I just can't take a full album of it. So it was that way with me with the voice.
Yeah, for me, man, it was my first time ever really listening to him for a full project. I've heard of him before, and I know a few people have mentioned him in the past, but this is the first offering from PG Lang. I think it's PG Lang, right? And Kendrick's new label with Dave Free, them branching off, and this is their first artist and drop. So, overall, I like the experimental piece of it. You know what I mean? But I'm not sure if this is for me. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if I'll go back to it. I just don't think.
For clarifying that, like, because is that why I was like, how in the world does this dude get 2 Kendrick features?
Yeah. That's just they related, man. They related. Yeah, they related. Oh, okay. Cousins, man. So, it's like I said, it's well produced. It is well produced. It's just you could tell he's young, and I don't resonate with it like right off the gate. But some of the songs where he's like going off and kind of doing the non-rapper stuff, I like when he doesn't rap. Okay, Baby Keem, keep doing that. You know what I mean? Just keep being a artist. You know what I mean? But I now know because I wasn't a fan. If he dropped something else, definitely do not go into it expecting to hear some cool, dope ass raps. Go into it expecting to hear good music, melodies, beat switches, beat flips. He did all that. So with that said, man, like if you like that Kid Cudi-ish / whatever Kanye has been doing the last few projects, like that experimental vibe that you're hearing out there, you're gonna like this. You know, I just know, right? My gut feeling. I'm not returning to it. Even the Kendrick features on here, I wasn't super highly impressed with. It was just like, it's new Kendrick. All right, you know, it's kind of where I was
like
with it, man.
and like you saying, like I like that some of the weirdest songs on here too that was just like out there that didn't have the features, and I was just like, I know people ain't gonna like this, but I don't know why I kind of gravitate towards it. But that like South Africa, I know the hook
Yo,
wasn't all
man.
straight there,
Yep,
but I was
South
like, I like that
Africa
one.
trademark
Yeah,
was
yeah,
one. I
yeah,
like both of the beats on there. So it's like the stuff that's, you know, I know it's a place for it. You know what I mean? But I just know that I probably won't return to it. But he got the potential. He got potential. If they keep curating his sound and building on top of this kid, as far as just blowing up globally, I could see it in his future because damn if they didn't do a great job at producing this project. Shit, the production value alone is high level engineering, all of that sound, very good off first listen. So I'm kind of a little indifferent in terms of I'm being a realist. I'm not gonna go back to it, but I see the
yeah.
potential.
Easy.
Next up, AZ Do or Die 2, man. Like a lot, this has been highly anticipated. The first one has a cult like following. You got people out there that feel like, you know, they still want a Nas and AZ project and all that. And it's all off of just like stuff that he's been doing in the past. And his Do or Die is definitely one of those projects that you know why he's heralded as one of the top MCs in a lot of people's books. So, I mean, going to it off of first listen, Prez, man, I gotta say, man, it feels like he's lost a step. Feels like he's lost a step, but I just loved hearing him again. Like I gave him so much. It was just so okay. I was just so okay with the step being lost, but I was just caught up in the nostalgia of it all, man. Like he just seems like he can make the most basic shit that he says sound luxurious, man. Like sound like some fly shit. He got that he was before Rick Ross. You know how Rick Ross makes everything sound extravagant and how he raps it, no matter how basic it may be.
Yeah, I gotta go there.
Yeah. So that was AZ for me, man. I like the project a lot. There's a few songs on there. Conway snapped on his verse to me, and that was like one of the tracks that I liked a lot. But yeah, again, I only listened to it one time this weekend, so I haven't really got a chance to really get into it. But again, I got a car ride ahead of me at some point this week, so I'm definitely gonna run this thing up and see how I vibe out to it on the road because it sounds like riding music to me. Like that's what I got from it.
Yep, and I got the same thing. It's not nothing like that jump side and is going to immediately jump in catalog jumps above anything else. If you're comparing it to what it should be, like on that Nas that came out, it's not touching on those levels. It's not nothing that just turns me off of the sound right now. But it's going to take me a couple more times of listening, before I kind of like lock in on it. It didn't just like I said, push anything else out that I'm currently listening to in this zone that's going to jump it up. But it didn't do no wrong. So it was okay on that first listen. Like it's okay. I definitely come back to it. Get a little bit more deeper into the rhymes and everything, the lyrics, and hear what he had to say. And I'm right there with you. I think it's one of those ride music, and I just ain't had the time to actually do it. I know this is like give me another week or so driving back and forth to work. I may have a new love for this thing, but as of right now, it's sitting at about a 2.5, three to me out of 5, and that's
certain
that's not bad. That's not bad.
No. Certain artists I gotta sit with, and certain artists, because of their catalog and because of just how dope they are of an MC, they deserve me to go back 2 and 3 times and 4 times and really absorb it, because you can't do that on any album. You know what I mean? Even Baby Keem, I'm going to go back to again, play it loud at the gym, riding, give it all the different tests that it deserves, because, way too often, and that's why we started doing these reviews the way we're doing it, because it's just too quick. We can give a instant reaction, be funny, be, running numbers up, but you don't really be saying shit because you haven't absorbed it. And the music comes out so frequently, you can't tell me you have, and then you end up having to walk back comments or not. That's your opinion on that album. Just go ahead. It has to live, and you'll never come back to it.
Cash's pointing out he had to walk back his statements on, Lloyd Banks. That's what he did. He ended up walking back later on. So go ahead.
I like that you mentioned them, man. Keep the numbers rolling in, man. You love the person they love to hate, man. But yeah, man, the AZ gonna give it a few more listens, man. But last but not least, I don't want to spend too much time on the next artist up, JR Broken Easel, because we are going to have him on the podcast next week. So I don't want to give away too much, but I did want to speak on it, give him a quick 2-3 minutes, and just let him know, man, I'm surpassed my expectations, man. Surpassed my expectations. I knew he was gonna come with it, but this surpassed my expectations. So
yeah,
I ran it like you did 5 times. It actually was my most listened to project.
Yeah, and having to keep running songs back, just like the bars that he giving, man, is just like
execution.
Just running back, like gotta hear that again. Like, hold up, these this, yep, oh, okay, yeah. And that's been just about on like damn near every song, just like let me run that verse back again.
Everything well executed, from the beat switches to the to the bars to the features, Ransom and Mickey Fax. Like, that's the Mickey Fax I want to hear. I know we didn't give that last project such great replay value of Mickey Fax, but this Mickey Fax is making me a fan again, and I haven't been a fan of Mickey Fax in the past, but I know he's elite, as far as his pen. The other joint on here, man, real quick, Q Ham, Big B the Boss, that mm-hmm. I like how they went back to back on that, man. That was, you could tell those cats known each other for a while. And
what was the one he had that had like a little Kendrick? I think it was the song right before that had a guy that had like one of those little Kendrick type voices in it.
Oh, Grips.
And yeah. I thought JR, like he killed that one on that one right there. But Grips had that, like, you manipulating his voice a little bit, with the same way that I was saying Aki. A Kendrick. So
this to me, there's no standout on here. It's the whole project. Like, you're gonna find something, man. That second verse on Broken Easel. Sheesh.
Yeah, I was about to say Broken Easel kind of like it's the one that kind of stands out to me with that last song on the album, where I'm thinking like, oh, let's wind down. But I was like, no, let's not end it here. Give me some more.
He did right, man. And then the 2 tracks with the little double time flow. Like, you know what I'm saying? When we was listening to Vanity Stains, I said it a couple weeks ago. I forgot who we were talking to, but I was like, he got different bags. He even dropped the lady joint on us. And it wasn't, and gave us bars on there. So it's different ways you could do it. You could rap and you can give that smooth player shit at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So, and he even found a way to throw in a basketball reference. So he tapped into all my, he tapped into all my, things that'll make me easy. Oh, okay. Yep. He feel that. Check. Good to go.
Checking
the boxes, like, you know what I'm saying, as they've been saying. So yeah, man. But I can't wait to have him on and break down this album, man, because there's a lot of questions I got, as far as what's next, man. I mean, he's already told us what's next. He already posted something with another project. So, but yeah, like I said, next week we'll have JR Broken Easel. If you haven't tapped into him yet, please do so. You're doing yourself a disservice if you're not listening to this man's music, because he's damn good, man. So looking forward to it. Looking forward to it, bro.